How transparent do you really want your organization to be? Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of The Future in 5. My name is Jacob Morgan. This is where I share my thoughts, ideas, and commentary on the future of work in 5 minutes or less. Today I want to talk to you about transparency, but before we get into that, I do have to thank this week's sponsor for The Future in 5, which is Prism. Prism is P-R-Y-S-M, and they are leaders in the future of work by creating these beautiful digital workplaces for any type of screen. Small screen, medium-sized screen, or giant large screens that you can literally have on your entire wall. And they focus really on using these types of digital and visual workplaces to improve communication and collaboration. It's really amazing stuff, something that looks like it's coming out of the future. So if you get a couple seconds, check them out at prism.com. I would appreciate it, as would they. So back to this week's topic, which is all around transparency. Now, this is a big topic. It's a very popular topic. And transparency, I think, comes in a couple different flavors. So we hear about companies like Buffer that are completely transparent with salaries, so all the employees can see how much other employees are making. In fact, anybody, whether they work at the company or not, could see how much money another employee at Buffer is making. And then we also have transparency as far as what employees want from organizations. A lot of employees want their managers and their executives to be more transparent with information, with what's going on with the business, with what's going on with the company. But I think there's a fine line between how transparent we want our organizations to be. And transparency is a two-way street. So in other words, if you want more transparency, I think it's sort of like on a spectrum. How transparent do you really want your company to be? So do you want them to share more information with you that maybe is usually just for managers? Oh, okay, yeah, maybe. Do you want everybody to know how much you make at the company? Yeah, maybe not. Do you want everybody to know, like, your performance review? Like, how transparent do you really want your organization to be? And I think that's an interesting topic when we talk about transparency, because most of us don't think about it in terms of a spectrum, in terms of a scale. Oftentimes I hear, oh yeah, we need more transparency within our organizations. Our organizations should be more transparent. But if you take a step back and think about, well, how transparent do you really want to become? I think that is a different type of question. So with issues like transparency, I'm all for it. I think we do need more transparency within our organizations, but I think there needs to be that kind of a dialogue between the organization, between the managers, the executives, and between the employees around how comfortable they are and how transparent they really want their organization to be. As you can imagine, if you start sharing performance review information, if you start sharing information around who your manager is, maybe you have manager ratings, maybe you have employee ratings, you need to make sure that your employees are comfortable with that. So I think it's a dialogue, it's a two-way street. With sites like Glassdoor, we're starting to see this transparency discussion get blown wide open, right? Where you can literally go on a site like Glassdoor, and before even starting to work for a company, you can see salary information about corporate culture, do people like the CEO? You can see all sorts of stuff. So imagine having something like that inside your company where your managers are rated, where your employees can be rated, where the projects you're working on can be rated, where everybody sees your salary information, where people see you and they have all this transparency around how you work, why you work, are you a good worker, are you a bad worker, how do you like to work? Like that's a lot of transparency. Do we want that? Is that direction that we want to move in? So I'm curious to hear what you think. This isn't something where I have a solution. I'm genuinely curious what a lot of people think. How comfortable are you with transparency, and how transparent would you want your organization to become? Because again, it's a two-way street. You want the organization, the managers, the executives to be transparent with you, but do you want to be transparent with everybody else in the company? Curious to hear what you think. Again, leave a comment below. If you want to get access to more episodes of The Future in 5, podcast articles, a lot of other fun stuff, you can visit thefutureorganization.com. If you want to subscribe to the newsletter, you simply need to take out your phone, type in the number 44222 as if you're sending a text message, and type in the word future. So if you text the word future to 44222, it'll automatically add you to the newsletter. You'll get access to all the podcasts and all the fun stuff that I'm working on. That's it for me. Don't forget to check out prism.com to get a glimpse of what the future workplace might look like. And I think that's it. Yeah, genuinely curious to hear what you guys think. How transparent should we be making our organizations? I'll see you next time on an episode of The Future in 5. Hey, are you interested in the future of work? If so, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get all the latest content on the future of work and stay up to date on all the latest trends and happenings. Not to mention, you will make me very, very happy. Make sure to subscribe.